everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my kitchen. We have a very sunny but cold winter day outside, and it's time to do another bit of decluttering and organizing with the Beautifully Organized in 52 Weeks card deck. So stay tuned, I'm going to be pulling another card from the deck and we'll see what we'll be working on today. And welcome to my kitchen. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you've been joining along with this fun little series I began in January. And what we are doing is every week I'm pulling a card from this deck and we'll see what area we're going to be working on. So today I know we are working on card number 4 or week 4, and it talks all about the kitchen. And what we're going to be doing is taking a deeper look at the kitchen drawers and seeing if there's anything that needs to be reorganized. I did a lot of decluttering last week out of the main batch of kitchen drawers along the back wall of my kitchen, but what I didn't show you is the kitchen drawers that are in the island here in the center. So we're going to take a look at those 3 drawers today. I know the bottom one, especially where we keep all of the plastic kids dishes and utensils, needs to be purged and cleaned out a little bit. My daughter is now 8, so we don't need nearly as many plastic dishes around. She can handle the regular dishware. So I'm going to be doing that, and as usual, I like to set my timer. This is my favorite tool when I'm working around my home, my trusty timer. So I'm going to give myself 15 minutes because I know there's a little bit more in there I need to take a look at. And I'd love to have you join along, take a look at your kitchen drawers, see if there's any that need a little extra TLC today, and we'll get started. So the top drawer has our silverware, and for the most part this drawer stays organized and usually doesn't need anything done to it. The only thing I want to work on is, this is a collection of little appetizer spoons, forks, and knives that I got at, of all things, a clearance sale at one of the wineries nearby. So I grabbed those up and they've been working good. My daughter likes to use them because they're a little bit smaller and she just thinks they're cute. But I needed a little bit better place to store them. I had just taped in a little piece of cardboard just to see if I liked keeping them there. And I do, but cardboard and tape need to go. So I found this container. I'm gonna first see if it's the right depth. So let me see if it'll even fit without catching. Okay, we are good. And this will actually help give my drawer just a little bit more structure because this is a bamboo divider that slides open to fit your drawer. So now I think those should fit in there pretty well. There, that's great. Yeah, this drawer I think is good to go then. Everything else pretty much has a home and that's where it stays. The second drawer is pretty good. This is one that is just kind of always in flux because it depends on what leftovers we're storing and what leftovers we have available. And then sometimes these little plastic ones are things that I send with my daughter to school for her snack. So I'm kind of fine having some of these odds and ends in here because then that gives me a snack container that I'm not worried if it doesn't come back home, because sometimes that is an issue. If you have kids, you might know about that. But okay, so I think that one is pretty good. Then this is the one that definitely needs some work. So one of the problems that we have is sometimes things get hung up and it doesn't close well. So I'm going to start with all these cups. Basically, we might have at the most 4 or 5 kids here at any given point, but often it's just my daughter or just my daughter and a friend or a relative. So we do not need this many cups. I don't think, let's go through these plates. I think we can pass these on for sure. Sometimes my daughter uses this one, but I'm gonna let go of those divided plates. Well, my timer has gone off and I'm almost done emptying the drawer out and kind of sorting things, so I'm going to give myself another 10 minutes. Hopefully I'll be able to get done by then and clean up the drawer and put it all back. So I now have everything emptied out, and pretty much the stuff closest to the edge here is what's going to go back in. A whole lot of that's just going to get recycled, and I kind of need to go through and sort my plasticware and see how much we actually really need to keep. I'm thinking about if I need any other kind of storage device in here other than these shoe boxes, but I'll start putting things away first and then decide. But for the time being, I'm going to get some of the crumbs out and just wipe the drawer down a little bit. And I'm just using my favorite Healthy Home cleaning spray from Jordan Essentials. And it has essential oils, which is what is helping it clean and disinfect. So it has tea tree essential oil and lavender essential oil. And I love the smell of this. So definitely gonna have this drawer looking and smelling much better when we're done. Okay, so that looks and smells a whole lot better. Now I can start putting things back in there, see if I need to reorganize or just keep it as it was. Let's take 5 more minutes to clean it all up. So I'm just keeping some of these, and I only kept matching lids with tops, and that way I can use those up and then not have as many in the drawer. I think that this one and this one I'm just going to get rid of, because this one, the straw has been bitten through so many times, I think it leaks. And I think the last time we've tried using this one, it was the same way, it just leaks. So I think I'm just done with these. I'm tired of messing with them. We're gonna get rid of those. Keep that in there. So that is looking much better, a lot less stuff in there, and what we have I can easily use and find. And then here we have these things. I'm just going to recycle what I can, and the rest will be pitched. That's just my tea I was drinking this morning. And then the jars will get put in the dishwasher to be washed. This is all just trash, and then these are gonna be trash as well. So definitely a lot to get out of that drawer. Okay, well that was quite a project getting that bottom drawer cleaned out, but it feels so much better. That drawer has been driving me nuts for a long time. So I'm glad to finally just purge a bunch of that stuff we didn't need anymore and sort of move on to the new phase of life with a daughter who does not need baby and toddler things, except sometimes she uses them to play with her dolls, which is totally fine, but we just had way too many. So that completes week number 4 for the kitchen drawer. So I'm gonna tuck that one in the back of the little box, and then we'll be ready for next week and getting another space in our kitchen decluttered and organized. So thanks for joining me. I hope that gave you some inspiration and motivation to make your home beautifully organized 1 week at a time along with me. Don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have Nikki Boyd's channel called At Home with Nikki. And again, I'm not sponsored. I just love these cards, and I thought this would be a fun project to do with you. And I'll also have the playlist linked below so you can see all the other videos so far in the series. Have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.